Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back. Hello, ducklings! Welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Welcome to the Monday stream. I am gonna sound really sick. I'm gonna sound really sick for today. Don't worry, everything's fine. My dog has decided that I'm now her favorite person again. So my allergies are killing me. Hello, everybody. Oh god, everything's missing. Ah, someone stole all my stuff. There we go, problem solved. And there we go. Aha! And now recenter the thing. Yep, there we go. Okay, we did it. We actually prepared something. Yay! Hello, everyone. Hello, Galandia. Good afternoon. Congratulations on the first cat. Good morning. Hello, Maddie. Good morning. Craig. Hello, Craig. Jimmy. What have you played them on motorcycles? I'm sure my midlife crisis will arrive at one point or another, and I'm sure motorcycles will be involved somehow, but I'm probably just going to be stealing them. Ori! Good afternoon, Ori. How you doing? Hello. Welcome in, everyone. MJM, good afternoon. Tally, good afternoon, Tally. How is it going? Arian, hello. Code! Hello, Code. How are you? Hello, everybody. Slip Silver, hello, Slip Silver. How is it going, everybody? I have had a hell of a day. I've been outside. Jason, good afternoon. Hello. Your midlife crisis wasn't already there when you started streaming? No, that was an early life crisis. We didn't start the fire, it's all Maddie. Honestly, believable. Maddie has like fire starter energy. It's true. It is very true. Harry's midlife crisis will drive a tricycle. Yes, with a silly hat on. He. I had to go to the office today. I spent multiple hours there. Luckily, because of the upcoming holidays, like most of our people are on vacation. So it was really quiet. Like, it was really quiet. It helped that I went early. It helped that I went really early. I had to prepare a lot of documents that had to actually be signed in person, and then someone else had to pick them up, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I had to be outside in the office. And that means I had to be in public transport, and that went about as well as you would expect. So I've had a bit of a day. But luckily, I lived. Hoorah. In the weather, gross. It's pretty gross, yeah. Pretty gross. Candy's midlife crisis saga driving towards you on a tricycle going, do you want to play a game? As he clutches his commander deck. I'd need to play Magic for that, Ori. I'd need to play Magic for that. So, I don't know. About that. Chrono! Can be a deck mainly of cats? We haven't seen like a good cat archetype, huh? We haven't seen a good cat archetype at all. We'll give it a look if we can find some, Chrono. We'll give it a look if we can find some. You got a chocolate bar? Hell yeah. Well done, MJM. Well done. EA! Hello, EA! I don't even know if I would be able to get to work with public transportation. Luckily for me, that's super easy. Like, we have, like, a tram station directly, like, very close to, well, not that close to us, but close enough. And there's, like, a direct connection at my workplace, so it's, like, 15 minutes. Super simple. But Local transportation. I have never been able to enjoy public transportation since I lived in Japan. Ever. I don't know. It is so weird. Do you like snow? A lot. Yes, I like snow a lot. I used to like snow even more, but then I was put in charge of like getting rid of it off our property. And that did diminish my enjoyment of frozen bullshit. But no, I like snow quite a lot. I worked support today, says Kensei. Kensei, good afternoon. I was hoping for a quiet 3-day week with nothing to do, but that is not how it today went. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did all the crises appear today, like just before the holidays? Oh. I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow and I have my chainmail and helmet ready. You need to go grocery shopping tomorrow? Are you insane, Tally? Are you okay? How the fuck are you gonna do that? So, we don't go outside to grocery shop, we order our groceries, and even we decided, let's not fuck this up. All of our groceries came in 2 days ago, and they'll hopefully last us until after Christmas. So we'll have to order groceries again between Christmas and New Year's. Not getting around that. But I don't want anything to do with having to deal with groceries around Christmas time. Holy shit, especially if you actually have to go outside and get them. That's gonna be a slaughter, Tally. Hopefully there won't be many people shopping tomorrow. I mean, the going early is a pretty good idea. The going early is a pretty good idea, but it will be CQC. Remember the basics of CQC, Tally. I did my groceries today, but maybe missing my mother will have to feed me over the What? Oh, but maybe missing my mother will have to feed me over the holidays. How bad was it, MJM? How bad was it? First crisis, one of the letters in the company name was lowercase and it needed to be uppercase and integration wasn't fixing it. Second crisis, user was pulling a report with the wrong filters. The first one is a branding problem. The second one seems fucking stupid. What the fuck? Early's always the best idea. Yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. That's why I have armor ready. Just drive them over with your shopping cart, Telly. I don't know, like, I wouldn't be caught dead around this time. Especially tomorrow. Like, the last day before. Oh. Not worse than before a long weekend, I only saw 2 emergency cars! Oh no! Like, while grocery shopping? Like, in the aisles? Or on your way? Crembo, it is Monday. I wish you a Monday. Good evening, Crembo. I wonder if you're a Battlefield fan? No, not at all, Chrono. I've never played a first-person shooter that I enjoyed in my life. Whatsoever. There is one shooter that I play, and that's Warframe. And that's it. Like, anything else, nah. I never have a problem shopping, being a bear helps. I just imagine, like, Craig, like, muscling his way through the lanes, like, no one else going, oh. Still, stay safe. I could hand out some LARP weaponry to my wife as well for all the pesky other people. Behold, my attack wife. Meanwhile, next to you, with a morning star. Oh my god, oh my god. Second one was more because there are 2 different data fields and half the system uses the one and the other half uses the other. You did nothing wrong and I was tempted to merge them on the report. I mean, at least that was a quick fix, right? Like, if all they did was use the wrong filter, that should be easy. You did enjoy Cyberpunk 2077? I mean, Cyberpunk was okay, Glondia, but it was okay as an RPG. that was a first-person game in which you were shooting people, but I would hesitate to describe Cyberpunk 2077 as an FPS. I don't know. Also, you saw what we did, right? Like, you saw how we played that game. I was standing outside of facilities with a sniper rifle that got to shoot through walls and floors and ceilings, and I just kind of like did that. Like, even then I didn't really interact with like the FPS mechanics within it. So I don't know. Nah, I don't care for FPS at all. I haven't enjoyed a Battlefield since Battlefield 1, I think. We played that at LAN. I like that rifle. I like that rifle a lot, yeah. It broke the game because every encounter became the same. So, But it was different. I can tell you that, it was different. And at least there's that. Now, Cyberpunk was okay. Utterly okay. Not the ground shaker that it was meant to be when it released, except for the bad press, obviously. Utterly okay. Twitch chat. Plans for today. Let's talk plans for today. Actually, let's not talk plans for today. Let's talk schedule this week. I want to briefly talk about schedule. I'm not going to go on about it too much, mostly because there isn't actually all that much to say about it. But I do want to bring it up real quick for all of my non-Discord people. There we go. This week's schedule is a lot of Anotard. This week's schedule comes with a disclaimer. And that disclaimer is that at any point in time, I might just do something else. Now, you all know that already. I already do that regularly. But this time, I'll tell you beforehand. There's a couple of things that I may be playing tomorrow or Thursday that aren't Anotard. I don't know yet, and I didn't want to wait until I knew before I made a schedule about it. So think of Anotard as a not filler really. That doesn't do the game justice. But as a stand-in for now. This is going to be the first year where I don't stream on Christmas. Well, on the 24th rather, specifically. Usually the 24th is a stream day for me. But I'm going to be spending it with the kids. Remember, we over here celebrate mostly on the 24th. 25th is like a rest of the family kind of deal. The rest of our family has chosen to spend that day at my sister's, which is too far away for me to want to bother. So I'm not going. But the 24th I'm going to be spending with the family almost, like entirely. Cyberpunk nowadays is a really good game, but the release version was a sad matter. Honestly, Tally, like, the PC release version was perfectly fine. Like, I found the story impactful enough that I gave a shit. I found the gameplay to be okay. I found it graphically to be okay. I just thought it was okay. That's the thing, right? Like, if you put out a product that's as hyped up as Cyberpunk was, you cannot meet that expectation. Like, you are unable to meet that expectation. It's not possible to meet that level of hype. Cyberpunk was never going to be mind-blowing on release. It never had that chance. Right? It was just okay. Crabs on stream. Honestly, I was considering it, Ringsong. I was considering it, but there isn't enough, like, crab meat to that game yet, right? Runs take, like, what, 15 minutes? I can't fill, like, a 3-hour minimum stream with that. I can't do that. Runs are just too short, and there's not enough, like, to it yet. I've gone through the challenges of it, and I've gone through, like, the levels of it, and it's really, really fun. But that's kind of it, right? That's kind of it. The gameplay feel of 2077 is right now is almost unrecognizable compared to how it was on launch. Really, Cremo, interesting. 24th close family, 25th recovery, 26th wider family, 27th PTSD. Try to play it on PS4 first. Yeah, no, absolutely, Tally, absolutely. Yeah, that's that would have majorly tainted your perception of it. Yeah. It's mostly the normal German Christmas experience, exactly, yeah, right? It's always so, I don't want to say it's weird, but like, it's so strange to me that like the 25th is the primary day to celebrate for like a lot of other countries. Where it's like, yeah, no, absolutely. But that's the day where, I don't care anymore. I enjoyed BF4 until a glitch got rid of my campaign data. I'm going to get BF6 soon and I will make sure to play a lot of the game modes. When I say like I haven't enjoyed a Battlefield since 1, it's I mean I haven't played one since 1. And I don't mean like the one that they called 1. I mean like the first one, right? It's just not a style of game I give a shit about, Chrono. Can Hades 2 be a game of choice? Probably not, considering I've played all of Hades 2 already. Hold up, let's see. What are... hold up, Steam. No, not like this. 1 second. 1 second. We're messing around with monitors. Messing with monitors. There we go. What are the current game of choices? Mind you, this isn't an exhaustive list. Current game of choices are... Honestly, fuck it. Everything is crap can be on the list for Friday. Why not? That shit's fun as fuck. Then I want to look at Dark Switch. I have a very, 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 very early look at Dark Switch, which is like a dark fantasy city builder where you build a city around a tree that you're not supposed to live in. That looks fucking fun, dude. That's on there. CZN is going to be on there again, especially because this is post Serenial launch, and Serenial launch is kind of hype for me. What else? I'm just gonna fucking put Fantasy Maiden Wars on. I still haven't bought that game, I should. I don't know, like, maybe we can find other things to put on, but Hades 2 I had a lot of fun with, but it's not particularly a game that I want to play on stream. Not really. 24, just my wifey and I. 25, boring family dinner. 26, 27, 2 days of D&D with friends. Lots of food and beverages. Tally, that sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, unfortunately, this is kind of the problem that I'm having. There's another reason why I don't want to stream on the 24th, because this is my first Christmas in 16 years that I'm not gonna have my wife with me. I'm going to try my damnedest to be in like a Christmassy mood for the kids, obviously. But I'm not going to be. I'm gonna be fucking miserable, right? Blah. Unfortunately, I can't really let that show in front of the kids because I know that they're already struggling with it. So I gotta toughen up a little bit, for their sake. So, if I'm being entirely honest with you, 24th, I'm already gonna be walking a very thin line, and I don't want to put on a show on top of that for you all, because I'm just gonna fucking break, right? That's too much. Streaming it still takes a lot of energy. That's just the way it is, right? And I can guarantee you that I'm already not going to have any of that. It'll be okay. I'm skipping out on like the wider family shit the day after. And the day after that, 25th, 26th is like wider family for us usually. I'm going to be ignoring all of this. The kids aren't. They're headed to grandma's and everything. But I'm not. And then on the 28th, my wife's going to be back. Yay! Kari's going to be back on the 28th. And then everything's going to be fine again. However, this actually brings out a neat point. Next week, traditionally we do a New Year's stream. I don't know yet whether I'm going to. The worst part is I cannot tell you yet whether we're doing a New Year's stream this year. Because I need to talk to my wife about it, and we haven't had the chance to talk about it yet. So that one's going to be a bit more of a flying by sight kind of deal, you know? Shift close combat training, extensive close combat training, yeah, absolutely. We did Hapkido together for years, and she was always better at it than me. Grandia 3, I don't think I want to play Grandia 3 ever. I really don't think so. It's kind of weird how quickly December came and went. Like, I thought I had so much time in December with nothing better to do that we could just play Grandia 2, but that didn't happen, huh? We were just kind of busy. There's a Grandia 3? No, there isn't. You know how they're making Total War, not Total War, you know how they're making Dawn of War 4, but they never made a Dawn of War 3? It's kind of the same thing there. They just never made a Grandia 3. Grandia 3, all jokes aside, Grandia 3 is one of the most fascinating intros to a JRPG ever, and then Disc 2 hits. And the game completely falls flat on its face. The beginning to Grandia 3 is hype as fuck. Like, so fucking hype. And then the game completely self-destructs. It is one of the most unenjoyable video games ever made. It's awful. 35 is a number! Matu! Thank you for the 35! Streak! That is a large number. Damn, and Matu, you are the best duckling. Well done, well done. But yeah, that's it for plans for this week. That's it for holiday plans. Stay tuned for whether there will be a New Year's stream or not. We'll definitely be, well, I say we'll definitely be live. It's going to be a Wednesday, huh? I will likely be at least live, but whether we're doing the whole care streams until like midnight to wish you all a happy German New Year, I don't know yet. We'll see what we do. So, zoop. With that being said, that's it for schedule. Nothing much. And today we are not hurt. My voice is completely fucked, dude. I sound annoying to myself. That's not uncommon, let's be honest. It's not entirely uncommon, but today especially, I kind of like sound annoying to myself. Kind of sound whiny. Weird. How ironic. I don't know what's going on, dude. I have no idea what's going on. Let me boot up Annothart. The German New Year, it's Arbeit anyway, is it? I remember starting Grandia 3 back in the day when it released. Think I got distracted by another game and never finished it. My backlog is massive. Yeah, Galondia, absolutely. And honestly, I would believe that your backlog spans back as far as the days that Grandia 3 released. Because you, sir, have too many video games and you have played none of them. Absolutely true. Zoop. As for the 31st, I'll be spending it together with my brothers again this year, watching movies until midnight, then looking at the fireworks. I mean, that sounds great. That sounds fascinating. We'll see what we do. I don't know yet. Like I said, I need to talk to Kari about it, because I want to know what she wants to do. She's been gone for like 2.5 months now. And, honestly, I expect her to come back and then I'm going to be carrying her on my back for the next week or two. Like, I fully expect to just, for her to like, cling on to me. And honestly, I welcome that because I've missed the hell out of her. I've really missed the hell out of her. So, we'll see how streaming goes. We'll see. Thank Playing the video games you collect is like taking your action figures out of their boxes. Yeah, you should do that. You should take those figures out of their boxes. Ugh. I get collectors, right? Like, but the level of collector that like never actually like does anything with the stuff they collect, those people are icky to me. Those people are icky to me. And then obviously there's the other level behind that, investors, and those all need to be shot. Ugh. We invent some new words every year so we can confuse non-German speakers with Donau-Dampfschifffahrtskapitäns Patentbüro. But that's not, that doesn't make sense. Why would there be a patent bureau for, what? No, that, huh? That, We used to spend New Year's together with my parents, but the last 5 to 6 years, I think my uncles and my parents have been spending New Year's together. I mean, that's nice, right? Let them. If you don't have a pile of shame, you're not a gamer, exactly. And if you don't have a pile of shame of games that you promised to play on stream, you're not a streamer. Like, no, guys, I'll totally get to playing that game. Like, I'll totally get to it. Totally, don't worry about it. Also, there she is. Boom. This year, like, the gradual Podaru revealing hasn't worked. Like, it just has not functioned this year. I have so many backlog. The only reason why I don't have a proper game backlog is because if a game is in my backlog for a certain amount of time, it gets deleted. Like, oh, I didn't get to this for months? Okay, I'm no longer going to be thinking about it. It's gone now. It's erased. That's the only reason why. Like, I wipe my backlog regularly. Like, I'm not going to get around to playing it. Fuck it. Might as well ignore it from now on. Make it yourself, Galandir. That's the solution. You make it now. I'm sure the rest of your family's going to appreciate it. That's what I do. That's why I like cooking so much, dude. That's why I like cooking so much. Made you think about it? Tally! You made me lose brain cells. I mean, I deserve that. I make people lose brain cells regularly when they watch this stupid show. You know? I'm not that good of a cook. No one is that good of a cook, Galandir, until they start practicing, until they start working on it. That's the secret. You need to, like, actually fuck with shit to become good at it. So, what did we do last time? What did we do last time? I finished all the bug cards. I went and got all the bug cards. I forgot what we did last time. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a bit now. I mildly forgot what we did last time. I tried to build a deck around gatos because I really like them, and then I realized that hidden means that they don't protect you from getting your shit kicked in. So turn 1 I had 3 of these on board and they all went hidden. And then I took 3 damage and lost. That was fun. Don't worry about it. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Gato is a weird card. The entire line is weird. I really like the Gatling Gator line, but it's certainly not an easy line to play, right? You need to find a balance of like going for your game plan, but having other things that are just about sturdy and tanky enough to be able to like take like the defensive blows. And I have yet to find the creature that I want to do that with. Like, there's so many deck types that we have. Oh yeah, it was this monstrosity. I tried to play this. This was the attempt. The idea was, you go Gato, you pick up an Ely. The Ely is simply there to like go into an Elyry because this thing's funny. You almost always guarantee play Dolphies because it's your up fetcher. And then you don't have good discard fodder in this deck, right? Like, water just does not have good discard. So fuck it, you just play Mine Turtles. You might as well just discard Mine Turtles, right? Who cares? It's not like you have anything better in water at this point anyway. I was on Lysek's Night to fetch these, which I thought was going to be fun. It turns out you can't protect the egg. You just can't. And then I like Slimings a lot, but the only time this worked is when I got to Bitstream twice in like turn 1. Like you Bitstream twice and then you play the rest of your hand. Ironically, being on Toxie is really good because gaining hidden status counts for Toxie. And dampening counts for Toxie. Like that shit's really good. But no, this wasn't it. This wasn't it. I'm also still not super happy with this deck. I like Mega Mantra a lot. This is like the thing I like the most. The fact that it's not a plant, however, does a lot against it, right? The fact that this isn't a plant does not help it. And I don't quite know how to handle that idea. It feels like there's an entire archetype built around exactly plant armor, right? That kind of lives and dies on Vanek. But the bug zone is the wrong zone to play this in, because this is so anti-everything that isn't native. Where is it? There it is. Avenues. Playing this in the bug zone obviously doesn't do anything. The main gimmick of your deck doesn't work. I don't know. I also kind of want to fuck with bug as an archetype because these feel incredibly powerful. Mostly because of their on-summon effects. And mostly because there's a billion of them. But I haven't quite, like, pieced that together either. There is a monster. There was a Server 2 tournament 2 weeks ago, and I did pretty well with an Illyri focus deck. Only just to the Wind Disc Shard deck that swept the tournament. Wind Disc Shard. Is it just Wind aggro? Disc, what? I don't know what disc chart means. Something want to fuck with bug because Toxie is there too, or whatever the Evo is. Oh, you mean Toxica? Yeah, honestly, Toxica is a hell of a card. Like, I think Toxica is a hell of a card. Toxica control has to be a thing, right? How Wind Disc gives 1 energy at start of turn. Yes, yeah. Okay, you just actually mean Wind Disc, just the start of turn thing, yeah? Oh, fuck. And that triggers when you gain an... Oh! Wait, every disc triggers separately, Code? Is that what you're telling me? So you have 4 discs going, that's 4... Ah. Yeah, okay. And then the rest of the deck is just gain, like, hyper aggro to do 2 damage turn 1, and then turn 2 you Meteor. You dupe disc your Wind Discs. That sounds insane. Mostly because you need to live turn 1 before this pays off at all. But if you don't kill them, like, how do they live? What makes them live? Because I reckon your win condition is Meteor, right? Like, your win condition has to be Meteor in that regard. Or you get to control because you have energy control, I guess. That is funny as fuck. That is funny as fuck. Here is a thing that I've been contemplating. I mean, it's not a big contemplation. I think everyone and their mother can see, like, why this card is probably good. I was just hovering Memory Worm earlier, right? Every single deck that we play against is usually built around the synergy between 1 or 2 cards, right? Like the entire bug decks that we fight against, they're all usually predicated on like getting a Toxie to go or getting like Spiderwebs to go, that shit. How is Memory Worm not the most disgusting thing ever? Because it doesn't stop the thing that gets played immediately. This is Dupe Disc, by the way. But in most decks, specifically in Fire, right? You don't really have a problem with dealing with the thing once. Your main problem is dealing with it again. And again and again and again and again, right? So if you're in Fire and you see a threat come up, you Memory Worm the thing, get the rest of the copies out of the deck, and then just, I don't know, discard a Mind Turtle to kill the actual threat. Birds have some good blockers. I think Hawkeye was in the list. That's the Griffin looking thing, right? No, that's Griffall. What was the Hawkeye? Oh, that's Hawkeye. Oh, this thing! Yeah, Hawkeye is a really good blocker, isn't it? And then you play like the standard ones just to get there. Honestly, I can see that. It's still such a weird thing to like play for, like playing for turn 3 is so weird, right? With how important tempo is in Anodhart. Going, okay, turn 1, I play like a card as do nothing as a Wind Disc. Like on the surface as do nothing as a Wind Disc is a huge tempo loss, right? Like you play a card. That's not just a resource out of your hand, that's also one of your like actions gone. And it doesn't have an impact on the board. A lot of Layer Null so far, the way that I've experienced Layer Null is if the cards you're playing don't immediately impact the board, you're probably falling behind instantly. That's been a huge problem, right? There's a reason why I like fucking Scorching Sands so much. Because this is probably the highest impact card I've seen in the entire fucking game so far. Right? Every time we make a deck and it like revolves around cards that set something up, there's a feeling that while you're setting up, if your opponent just gets ahead enough, you are now locked into at most 2 actions and then it's over afterwards, right? Meme is scary, but taking 2 cards out of your hand to do nothing immediately is risky. I did encounter a funny Meme Worm plus Mill deck yesterday, though. Ooh. Meme Worm plus Mill. Wait, that sounds... Oh, do you play Earth and Mill with that? With, like, with castles and shit? That sounds Actually, you know what, Colt? That sounds miserable. I love it. See, you're saying Meme Worm is scary, but taking 2 cards out of hand to do nothing immediately is scary. That fucking Wind deck... You play a Wind Disc and then you dupe that Wind Disc, that's 3 cards out of your hand to do nothing. Like, that's 3 cards out of your hand. And what do you have to show for it? You gain another Wind Disc. And you've gained 1 energy. You've gained 1 energy and 1 shard. That's even more do nothing, right? That's even more do nothing. That is what frightens me about that. And I felt that way about like a lot of things. You don't put a body on the board, you don't have like immediate impact on the board. You are kind of struggling. So, I don't know. I don't know. For now, we're just gonna make our way back, right? Like, I think the last plot point was like, hey, the city's getting attacked by weird freaks. There they are. Oh, they've taken over. We've taken over this pathetic server. Oh, great. Pool's closed. Okay, and you're doing nothing? Error, 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 error. What now? Oh, wait, what about HQ? Oh, HQ is open now. Hold up. If they pass while you have the energy advantage, you get a card. If they don't pass, you spend the energy on a bigger bird. If they kill the bird, you use the funny bird recycle to draw 3 cards. But isn't the funny bird recycle like recycle multiple birds? It's not just recycle 1, right? Like, well, you do that. I don't know. Like, I can see the logic behind it, and obviously it put up results, right? But it feels like a deck that works exclusively because it plays against people? That sounds weird, right? If they kill something you evolve that's already 2 birds, true. Yeah, but now your opening hand has to be exactly what? Like a wind disc, a copy, a random card to discard, a small bird, and a big bird. Like, what best of all worlds bullshit 4-card combo scenario is that? And then you can't even have, like, whatever Harpy's Feather Rest is called in this game in your hand alongside that. Like, unless you draw that. That's a 4.5 card combo you're describing, no? Taking over the headquarters too! You're too late anyway? For what? Dark Dragons remain terrifying. Dark Dragons is something that I really, really want to build because that is exactly... You know what? Fuck it. Let's go build Dark Dragons. Let's go build Dark Dragons together real quick. Because I want to make a point. RAR XD. I'm sorry. We're probably running off of Telfo. And let's see whether we can make this work. So Dark Dragons is the idea that Draclet, this little fuck, is not just a 1/1, it's a 1/1 that grows, that unsummon just does damage. So it's kind of Telfo. It's kind of Telfo, but it's Telfo on 1 action. Which means you produce a body, you do a damage. You should call it RAR 3, really? Should I? Like, we're doing the millennial thing, Maddie. Like, don't worry. Drakkar itself is a discard tempo. So Drakkar is really interesting because Drakkar is even more tempo. In an archetype that plays its standard for nothing, this is an evil that discards a card. Meaning you don't need energy in order to get this going and out. I don't know what rate to play this at, but we're going to be playing it at 3 for now. And then... where is the big fuck? Drahagan is the exact same thing. Discard 1, summon, inflict 5. This thing is disgustingly easy to play, and we're gonna make like a couple more of it. I don't know whether we play this at 4 or what, like at all. I have no idea what the ratios for this are gonna be. I am going to be playing Scorching Sands. You cannot stop me, I'm so sorry. So these are all bodies we get to throw onto the board out of nowhere, establishing presence and hopefully trading with something. Now let's ask the question of what the fuck else are we playing? Because that's something I'm not super certain about yet. There's almost always going to be... no, not Ignifears. We might play Ignifears too. But there's almost guaranteed to be mine turtles in this. There's almost guaranteed to be 4 ignis in this because that's our app searcher. Wasn't there a card called like Dragon Attack or some shit like that? Wasn't that a thing? I distinctly remember something like that. I'm playing an Eruption. I'm funny like that. What if I just type in dragon? Really? Am I misremembering? Oh, there it is! Dragon Attack! If you have no timer on the field, summon a random level 1 dragon timer from your deck. Then if there are enemy timer on the field, perform an attack with it. The fact that this is free is interesting. Like, really interesting. It only searches level, like, it only fetches level 1 dragon timer. But that means you can search an igni off of it, or you can, it finds a random one. You can make an igni off of it, which means you get to immediately search any app without paying the discard price. Downside is if you draw into this while you already have a presence, it's dead. At which point it becomes discard fodder. There's no world in which we ever play Gira, right? We fucking could. We could Gira to reset Drahagan, but this thing dies to our own Scorching Sand, so let's not do that. I don't think I'm gonna lean into the Ignifear. I don't want to play eggs, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want to play eggs, they feel too slow. Nothing here costs energy except for the fucking Eruption, huh? Downside, nothing here makes energy. So playing this Eruption is going to be mildly difficult. The Eruption might immediately be a cut. Instead of playing eggs, let's go play card drives. And then what else? What else? Any good recommendations? I'm feeling like... I'm feeling like this ratio is off, right? This ratio is probably hella off. That also doesn't seem right. But we do need some level of bodies. I would love to play Volkafir, but this seems so hard to get out. The entire Volkafir line needs so much energy that you just do not have. But holy shit, on trigger, 4 energy, inflict 4 damage to all enemy time on the field in hand, and then burn. It's just Eruption, right? But on a 12-8. That grows by 4 fucking health per turn. So crazy. Is there anything good on delete? We could go colas. I don't know. We could Fiery and then play Crush Cogs. Fury is the best on delete energy source and can evolve into Drahagan, but can't evolve from Draglet. Right. Can it not? Hold up. Isn't Fury somewhere in here? There it is. Why can't this evolve from Draglet? Dark Timer can't evolve into a non-Dark Timer. I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that. Interesting. So we'd play this over an Igni at best. Okay, here's a dumb heretical question. What do we need the energy for? What do we need energy for except for card control? Do we need it for anything? We can just cut the eruption. Fuck it, right? Like, that's a big dumb game ender, sure, but do we need a big dumb game ender? It's why Toxic has the can evolve from spiderweb claws. Ah, that makes sense. Can you think of any other core cards that we really should be running in this? Like, what would a Fury package even look like? Like, 2 Fury, couple Crush Cogs go. But then we just use it to make energy for no fucking reason. There's no payoff. I miss Talisphere. I just want to play Talisphere Turbo. That's the worst part. The worst part is I just want to play Talisphere Turbo. Setting sands on both sides is so fun. Like, we're never playing Motorand, right? We could be playing Motorand, honestly. Lead one now, that's... The energy war card advantage does add up. It does add up, yeah. It does add up a lot. But I think the deck space I have to concede to that doesn't feel worth it. That doesn't feel like something that is going to help me with anything, you know? Honestly, the rest of the deck could just be... like... cancel stuff. But I don't know how I feel about that either. We go... No. Egg to infuse at level 2s. Yeah, there's a reason to play more eggs, you're right. There is a reason to play more. Because these are, like, these Draclets are so cheap to play, just like jamming 2 of them to go into... like, into a Drakkar. There is no other Dragon Fetcher, right? There's nothing else like that. We don't have Stick, but for Dragon. Oh, that's what I was doing. Oops. There's Magma Rock. There is Magma Rock, but doesn't Magma Rock discard? Discard 1, add 1. I kind of don't want to discard more is the problem. We probably should, but I don't know. We probably should. Hold up. Let me find... I had a bottle of water somewhere. I forgot where I put it. Ah! Ah, there we go. There we go. Ah, got it. Got it. Leaves us with... No, there's nothing there. What if we play Detonator? Oh no. Skull for to pay for your discard costs. But then the Skullfo is gonna be dead, right? Because we can never develop it for anything. Like, all they do is recycle themselves. Yeah, you never. The problem, what I mean is they're dead in hand. Like, any time you open a Skullfo without a discard, that's just you being at a disadvantage. These are a recursive cost engine. That's kind of cool, but I don't super see the value in that when we could be plussing off of our deletes instead of treading water, you know what I mean? I see the value of this in specifically mill. Right? Like, recycle your own shit. But here, I don't think so. I'm not even sure what the dragon ratios. You could put some Porins in for free draw. We could use Porins for that, yeah. As always, the Porin question is a real one, right? There are 3 creatures that I think are universally interesting as an on-delete fodder. Mine Turtles, Minies, Porins, and whatever the fucking Earth one is called. The Earth 2/1/1 armor that says on-delete draw 1. Turtrix then can evolve into Drakkar, discards to draw, immune to sands. I don't want to add more level 2s. Like, we're gonna be dead drawing level 2 so hard. Like, we have, what, 8 level 1s in the deck. That, well, let's not count the Mine Turtles. That already feels bad. I'm kind of missing, like, a good level 1 base. Oh, the level 1 neutral. Hold up. Is that not how you spell that? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, do I not have it? Huh? Do I not have that thing? I could have sworn I have this.
Hello, little crappies.
Crappies? Yo, Siren. How you doing? It is a neutral, no? Wait, do I not have one? What's it from? What is it from? Because I know the card that you mean. Like, I know the card you're referencing. Is it an extra card? I wish searching cards was a bit easier than it actually is. Well, the answer might just be that I flat out don't have it. I know what it looks like. We've run into it like a bunch of times now. Oh, it's server 2. I mean, we are... Aren't we in server 2? We have all the cards from normal packs up until now. Like, if it's an extra card, then... that might be the problem. I don't know, dude. For now... Oh no, we're not playing Cascades. For now, just to get this to run... The fact that we don't have any, like, crush cog, or, like, crush cog, like, sources is really annoying to me. Well, at least this time I know what card you're referencing. You mean the Super Turtle. Like, I've seen it a billion times, so I was certain we had it. That does not seem to be true. Where is... I'm not finding a lot of things right now. Not delete, undo. Is that a virtual card? No, it's not. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I want to prove a point. I'm gonna prove a point. Oh no, that's where we... That's not where... No, that is where we came from. It's in the extra cards pack. Okay, so I just don't have it. I just don't have it is the point then. Oh, where do you think you're going? The boss told us to guard this place. Oh yeah, Drakkar is a partner, isn't it? This is gonna be funny. And then Igni doesn't actually trigger. Oh, there is pain in my soul right now. What are you looking for? The turtle! What do you mean? We just talked about it. We're fetching that out right now. What do you mean? No, we're not evolving that yet. Cool. Very cool. Do we even play off of this? Do we even play off of this? Or do we just say, hey, fine. I'm willing to just let this go. Unfortunately, they did play a creature, never mind. Now we have to play. Dumb question. Can we just accept this? Like, I don't want to play into this at all. Like, going to 1 certainly feels fucking great. Uh-huh. Good play, I suppose. Very cool. They're making the mistake of not passing. I really dislike that when you make an attack on an enemy, they magically get to hit you back for some reason. And I don't yet know what that reasoning is. There is nothing we want to search off of Igni. I just realized if we already have a Scorching Sands up, we don't really have an Igni target that's worth anything. This also feels awful. There's nothing on the field to target either. Ugh. What is Desperation playing now? We're gonna get to play anyway. This is not a target to Memory Worm. It's just sad that it got this way. Wait, if I Memory Worm this... How does this resolve? The Miney is going to resolve immediately before this thing hits the field, right? So we go in... And then we just kind of live. This feels abysmally bad. Pass? Like, I don't want to develop any of this right now. Pass again? Okay, they Mine Turtle. We can do the same thing. We Igni discard Mine Turtle, call. Alternatively, we Fetch a big guy. Mine turtle. That kills the turtle. Tempo a dragon. Watch it get destroyed. They cogged. Yeah, of course. They crush cogged the mine turtle from deck. That's okay, I guess. I don't know. This feels awful. Yeah, Igni feels god-awful in this. Ugh, of course. At least the Scorching Sensor does discard targets, right? At least there's that. This kills the crab, I suppose, and then we set this up in the hopes that it lives. Nothing else. That gives us really weird energy control over them, like in the wackest sense of the word. Feel like I'm missing cards. That could be funny. Oh, they're just passing. I mean, fine, lethal it is, right? We don't do anything. Feels like we're missing pieces. Versus like we're making a mono deck. Non-mono decks feel even stranger, Ori. You're strong, but you're no match for our boss. Yeah, I would expect that. Oh. Hey, you're not thinking of stopping us, are you? Foolish! Win a rainbow deck without any care for the consequence. We tried to do that on stream already. We did that already. And it didn't work! It was pathetic. What is the simplest way to get rid of a mine turtle without actually triggering a mine turtle? The one time I want to find the Igni and then it doesn't. There's the Igni. Never. No! Why would you do that? That's rude. That's so rude. Stop. Yeah, we're really not producing shit. Find Draklets in hand to like fuse into a dragon at one point. That's annoying. We take what? We take 2? I don't want to take 2. Let's not take 2. Stop playing cards, I swear. Okay. We can deny them more turns here, at least. And then Mine Turtle kills that draws us 1, at least. We have Worm in hand. Worm in hand is fucking fun, because I want them to have none of these ever again. Let's go kill the Magma Rock. Now we don't have to deal with the consequences. There are the other Mine Turtles. Okay. We want to always return Draklets when we can, and Ignis are dead to us, so I guess fodder? What is the chance that they're passing? If they're passing, we want a Draklet into this Cardi, right? If they're not passing, we want to egg Draklet, and then on our next turn fuse 3 of these. Fuck it. Okay. Okay, never punished. Hello! We kill the turtle. It doesn't matter what we kill here. The turtle has to die at one point, and then we get to eat the hand. And now we have a huge-ass dragon. That'll do. Fetch. This ought to go into Drakkar eventually. Actually kind of in range of Tiny Flame. What did they crush cog? They crush cogged a fire sprite in hopes of outdrawing us now? That's not the worst idea ever, right? But if they don't get a Tama now... Fuck it, Tempo Draclet. Tempo Draclet. They're just not gonna find it. They didn't find it. I mean, they'd have to find something with 9 or more defense. Okay, that was better. That was a lot better. That was a lot better. Fine, you may have defeated me, but you'll never reach the server room in time. That's because I'm not looking for the server room. I'm looking for fat loot. We've taken over this pathetic server! Okay, they're all on auto-response, never mind. Where's the loot? There's the loot! You've fallen right into my trap! Have I? Are you locked in here with me, or am I locked in here with you? So, the play is to go slow at the start, right? Like, if you have turn 1, you want to, like, egg or rock or something. Whatever it takes to just go slow. And then we go... Ooh, hold up. No, we do hard play the Igni. That kill... Okay, good. We hit the random RNG there. The weird RNG was hitting the on-deleter before the Igni comes out, so that it doesn't eat the Igni. He's locked himself out there. No! Tragedy. Yeah, that was always going to be the Igni. It's so annoying that the on-play effect doesn't come out if the thing doesn't live through that attack. Pathetic, I tell you, pathetic. Do we triple evolve here? The answer is no, right? We value that more. Yep, they kill the turtle. That kills the turtle and it lives. And it gets us to redraw. Chance never fails, flips gone. Fuck! And we have found a dead end. Inshallah, they don't find a Tama in time. Fuck! Yep, okay. Okay. Wait, is that a save reset? No, it's not, okay. Oh no, we can't go past them. Maybe playing the Scorching Sands deck into everyone is fire is a pretty bad idea. There's a world where we do have to recognize that. Because these are pretty inconsequential. This also feels awful. We are actively fucking losing. We have actively fucking lost. I really don't want to play this dragon attack. Rock, huh? Look at that shit. What if we rock? Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. What would we even find? Ironically, we could just find turtle. Nope. Nope. If we don't find another way to like get into more creatures, this is really awkward. There's a world where this is also just a scenario of play a different deck, idiot, right? That's a very real possibility. Great. That felt worth it. And important. That felt worth it and important to do. Okay. This ruins a lot of things. Now what? We do just play the turtle? And they crush cog us for our life fucking savings? At least we get to draw, I suppose. Nothing here feels worthwhile fetching. Anything we grab dies. Ironically, this is the second time I'm magma rocking for a turtle. Which is like a special kind of hell, right? Like, not only are we taking 2, we're drawing this. We are in meteor range soon. And I really don't want a heart. But we might have to. Finally, after 10,000 years, we assembled Mine Turtle plus a discard in hand. Now watch us use it for dumb shit. Putting this out there with no target is awful. Yeah, okay. And now we need to play into an active turtle. God, this sucks ass so much. Yeah, I'm not playing more of this deck. We're switching to something else. This is not enjoyable. Like, half the time, any play we make is completely inconsequential. Okay, cool. That never got to resolve because it never hit the field. Interesting. I didn't know that that's how that worked. That is very peculiar. We take 2. Am I hard playing this turtle? No. God, they're still playing. They get to just do that, huh? Okay. They get to just do that. Oh, come on. Good news, we're alive. Bad news, we may as well not be.
What is a
this
spoon?
Is all.
A knife that can scoop. Knives are temporary. Spoons are forever.
Baxius. Thank you for the 60 months. What the fuck? Hello, Baxius. How are you doing today? How do they keep having just random ass card draw? How does this keep happening? How do they keep having mine turtles? Oh my god. We had to delete one more thing to out them, and then here we are. They just have more draw. And we're losing this at the end. We're just losing this because this isn't playable anymore. This deck sucks ass, dude. This is so bad. This is so awful. Ugh. No, I'm not playing more of this. This is dog shit. Honestly, just dog shit. It feels like we're missing connected cards. There's like half an engine for discard, there's half an engine for actual like field control, and the other half that we don't have is supplemented by nothing. By random dead draws and like evolutionary dead ends, if you will, right? Evolutionary dead ends. So let's not. This also dies to Tiny Flame. But it could also not die to Tiny Flame. That'd be cool. Not dying to Tiny Flame seems pretty sick. Okay. Okay. Motherfucker! It's too late. I already got what I came for. Upset of changing decks, Sapley's adorable. That's actually just true. That's just true. I hate discarding Crush Cog. I do not enjoy it. Interesting. Didn't know that would reset its trigger. I was unaware of that fact. Very unaware of it. Oh, these are stats. All of these are stats. Whee! Don't hit the Mega Muncher. Thank you. That's very kind of you. We only gained 2-1, which isn't fantastic, but eat it. Fuck. It's fine. You dickhead. Wow. Wow. The absolute state of this. The absolute state of it. You... Unfortunately, we opened both revives, so we like can't net call into revive this now. We're still gonna do something like that. We could just net call, but that's not helpful. Let's go munching. Whoop. Make that scale a little harder. Well, it was not fine. No, it's utterly fine. Look at this. See? Lethal. Are you on holiday break, Baxius? That's fantastic. Hope you enjoy it. I wasted a lot of your time, just as the boss asked me to do. I'm sure I get a promotion now. Yeah, you did do that. A Korori card. Wait, a what now? Another plant. Okay, so every time I see a plant, the temptation to play plants increases. Set Rainlands. Nats water crossover. What the fuck? Interesting. Very interesting. The answer was Sapley all along. The answer is almost always Sapley. Next. The boss will scorch you and shred you with his hot, scorching sands. Oh, them too, huh? They're on scorching sands. That's interesting. Fucking annoying, but interesting. Ah. That's bad. That's kind of real bad. Field target, discard target. Oh, I forgot to remove these dark codes. Like, we're definitely not playing those. What the fuck? Evil Flame! Inflict 3 to 1 random. Then if deleted, delete 1 random card in foe's hand. Disgusting. I love it. Please give that to me. I should be trusted with that card. Into an Igni, into another one, and they random... 1 in 3, baby. 1 in 3. Don't have anything, motherfucker. It does change the math, does it? No, yeah, it does change the math just enough. Disgusting. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it! I'm fucking furious, dude. Alex! Hello, Alex. I'm at 30. You are. That is a lot. We're dead here, right? Oh, yeah, we're hyper dead. Never mind. We do need to nat revive. We can sort of kind of come back, maybe. Hold up. We're not like hyper dead. We're just kind of dead-ish. Deadened, so to speak. Hold up. We are in, like, hyper get meteor territory if they delete anything. Oh. Yeah. So about that. This has been struggling. This has been a lot of struggling. The answer is probably to go to Firewall, but then we, like, nuke ourselves down to 2 actions, and that's not great. Munch, eat that, hope they don't have an Evil Flame in hand, is probably also not fantastic. What if we cog a Larvae Hive out, kill this. And then we see what the answer to a Sapling is. What if the answer to a Neri? They egg, and they chimney. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty alright, if I do say so myself. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, okay, buddy. All right. Everything's gonna be fine. All right. Ignore all the explosives. We have HB. That's the one thing we have. Everything's fine, including the wall. I mean, it's lethal, right? Like, that's the good news. The good news is we win. Oh, boy. Why would you give up? Well, it won't matter. It's all part of the plan. A Phoenix Drive. What the fuck? We're getting, like, so many sets in. Hello, 11 Nor. Revive one of your Tama. Restore. Then your foe draws 1 card. Your foe draws 1 card. Okay. Revive and Fire, however, is fascinating. This is as far as you'll go, player. We'll get that piece. You can't stop it. Wait, what was the cost of Phoenix Drive? Is it just your opponent draws a card? Hold up, shit. I didn't check, like, thoroughly. I should have looked into that slightly more. Just those 4 words. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait a second. That's actually... Oh, come the fuck off. That's actually slightly exciting. Yeah, okay. That's all right. That is revivable, at least. We just don't get to eat anything. I don't give a fuck. These are meaningless. Eating one of them would have been pretty great, but they have 2 of them in hand now, so there's a chance we still get to. Never mind, that's just food. Prime target. This BB is going to grave. Like right now. And the other thing we're killing is... We do play Porins, right? Yeah, there it is. The advantage Porin, the fabled. Okay, cry about it. That's fine. Crying about it is valid. They're passing. So we're getting like a what? A 1/6 or something off of them? In other words, good fucking luck. A how? They didn't fetch a Mechasaur, they fetched something else. Well, you never get to play the other thing now. Peculiar. Very peculiar. Boss, I failed you. Please send me to the Vast. I will atone. The unallocated Vast? Yeah, good luck with that. The intruder has come all the way here. I must stop them even if it costs me everything. The fact that they're all on like Dark Burn is super annoying. The fact that I continue to play these is not much better. We can't evolve that. It's too bad. What if we Nat Call... Nat Call discard something, add a BB, and then evolve, discard that BB? That gives us a quote-unquote reasonable board. And the only time that plan fails is if this Fow dies. Which would never happen, right? Ever. Stop! You're being mean! Okay, now you're being really mean. You know what? There's a world where this works. Whee! Oh, you bastard. I can accept that. I can accept that enough to, like, get more bodies onto the field instead of passing pre-firewall. I wish I had energy. That's a draw and a half. That is a pretty sick draw. We could probably save this foul. Oh no, wait, the Chloe still gets factored into BP, it just doesn't actually attack, so this foul is always safe. Which means if we had buffed the BB, nothing would have changed. Yeah, no, nothing would have changed. Good. Foreshadowing is a literary technique. It is! Question mark. I want them to play something. I want to eat. But I don't know whether we should, you know? I'm gonna be greedy. I will regret this. Never mind. Should have gone to firewall. There! There it is! Turtrix. On delete, draw 1 card. Passive, damage this time text is reduced by 1. This is just pouring, but as a defender, right? And I want it. I legitimately thought we had one. But that's because I keep seeing the thing. Hey, Sulking, how you doing? Oh my god, they're just putting idiots on the field, huh? They're letting anyone in these days. Monsanto with friends? Hell yeah. You doing the new fight? You doing the new content? Not lethal, believe it or not. Funnily enough, not lethal. Yeah, 3 damage at this point is really meaningful. So is that. Well done. Uh-huh. That would have been really scary. Unfortunately, firewall. Imagine playing a deck that gets hard countered by the game's mechanics. Preparing for Arch-Tempo Djinn. When is that coming out? When's that coming out? Bah, I was overpowered by a measly player. But it's already over. We've already won. I need to check that again. Revive one of your Tama. Any one Tama. So it doesn't even have to be a fire Tama. It's just revive one of your Tama. Target and fix shredded. Then they draw 1. Isn't that fucking stupid? Isn't that really dumb? That feels like a 4-off. That feels like a super easy 4-off. Found the leader. Well, well, well. You're trying to stop us again. Your player tag is Karenai, isn't it? Let's have a proper introduction, shall we? I am Y, the 3rd pillar of the Shadowed. Our boss is already in the server room, and it's a mere matter of nanoseconds before we get our shadowy claws on the penultimate banished piece. Anyway, let me tell you a little about... Quit stalling. I'll defeat you and your boss. Yeah, I'm stalling. There's nothing you can do about it. Yes, I can. I challenge you to a card battle. If I win, you let me through. Fine. I won't even set any counter conditions. You've already lost anyway. Come at me, fool. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Judge? What? Huh? What did I just miss? What just happened? Why do they... I won't even set any counter conditions. Starts with a Toxica. What? What do you mean? I'm very confused by that. Yep, that was always gonna happen. Another waving. I don't want to crush cock this mech. What do Mega Munchers evolve into if you queue them? Oh, Dark Naries? No, we're not doing that. We're hella not doing that. But I also don't have anything to eat, which kind of sucks a little. Nonchalanto! Thank you for the streak. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. I need to draw discard fodder. Badly. The fact that this isn't dead is really bad. There is discard fodder. Let's go cogs, crush, this, and this. That is an insect! I just oh. Uh-oh. Wait, this only happens once per turn? Wait, why is there not another spider web? I don't understand. Because this wasn't summoned, this was revived? Is that different? Peculiar. Stayed up late playing Destiny 2 with a friend, so slept in today. Also been playing Ballvex Pit. Oh my god, that game is so much fucking fun. I binged that shit, dude. I binged that. Oh. That is a really, really good game. Ooh, and that's an opening hand of some description. Hold up. Love that. I would love another discard outlet, but you know. Honestly, I want them to like react to that foul instead of the one card we don't want to draw. Found the Garnet. Found the Garnet. So the foul is confused and is going to attack. Let me think. We could Saply... Tempted to pass. But if we pass, we don't get to capitalize on shit. Fuck it. Okay, yeah, that's bad. But we're gonna have revives up in a second. I need an evolution target that doesn't have a fucking status condition on it. This is too vulnerable to the Toxica, and this is going to go rampage in a second. So we can't really do that. What if... I mean, we have a target for it. Oh, wait, we can't play that. That was the plan. We evolve you, we discard you. And then we bring the mulch back. This isn't a good target, but it's the best we have. We don't have enough time to net call, unfortunately. That's what I would have wanted to do, but... Oh, Crashcock solves that. Hold up. This solves that entirely. We get to BB from deck. We just have to get rid of a net recovery. We're going to be playing the other net recovery in a second. Because they're going to kill this, right? The worst thing they can do to me is put Toxic on it. They're not killing it. Well, not like that anyway. Peculiar. Okay. Huh. In that case, we just have to keep it safe. We're about to take over the game. Like, pretty badly, actually. Put the Molini back. It's so good, I love it. I'm probably close to beating it, and I've loved it almost every minute. I don't want to, like, put any spoilers on you for it. Like, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. That's all I can really say. All I'm really willing to say. I've not checked the achievement list, but I can understand that. After 100%ing it, I could see it being a comeback to every once in a while for a run kind of game. I'm kind of waiting for updates on it. AJ, thank you for the bits! How you doing? Hello, AJ. Thank you so much. A game that I've been really enjoying, Ringsong posted this on Discord yesterday night out of nowhere. Everything is Crab has a playtest. You start with a little blob creature, and you go around an environment killing other things or eating. Like, it's kind of like Spore, right? Like early stage Spore. And then you gain experience off of it, like think Vampire Survivors, just without the bullets. And you evolve. And then you just evolve the creature. And it's just really fucking fun. The genius thing in it, the really fucking genius thing that that game has, is that at the end of the run, there's a button that you can press. And when you press that button, it saves not just a screenshot of your little moron, but it makes like a little GIF of your idiot that's very easily postable. To go like, hey, look at the creature I just made. Post. And that's, hold up, let me find one of them. Let me show you one of them. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Where's my favorite little guy? Look at him! Look at him! He's so stupid! What a little moron! I can show you another one. Oh, not that one. That one is weird. That one? Yeah, that one. That one's great. That one. Or the run before that. We made this one. This one had wings. You can kind of see the saliva trait that I gave all of them. So like, depending on which traits you pick, like they actually just evolve. Like you start with this like little blue blob creature, and then like you go from there, right? And it's a really, really cute game. It's really good. The runs are a bit long, a bit slow. Not slow. They're a bit short. That's the word. They're a bit short. But it's also only a playtest. Like it's only a public playtest of the game. So like if you go to their Steam page, you can apply for the playtest and you get in instantly. And like the point is, some traits are crab-based, carcinization, right? And you're trying to avoid those. You're trying to not take the crab traits. The second one decides to eat paint chips as a treat. Yes, correct. Absolutely correct. I've just really, really liked that game. I've just really, really liked that game. We're about to go into hyper-lethal oh wait, we are in hyper-lethal territory. I don't need to actually play cards anymore. We can just do this. Why would I crabant? The enemies all get stronger. I think the enemies all get stronger. Like, I haven't quite deciphered that tooltip, Ori. Either you get stronger with every crab part you pick, so you want to go crab, or all the enemies get stronger every time you pick them, so you don't want to go crab. I'm kind of not sure about that. Hey, Rinoa, how you doing? Runs are a bit long. No, like runs do feel a bit short. Like I want to keep going, right? Like I want to like do another 10 minutes or something. It's like, go join the playtest. Shit's free. It's really, really fun. Big recommendation. Like I said, Ringsong dropped this on Discord yesterday. I'm like, ooh. And then I immediately spent a couple hours in it. It could be like VS with stronger enemies is actually a good thing. The problem in VS is that stronger enemies aren't a good thing. More enemies are a good thing. Like curse is just a good thing to have, right? But the reason why you take curses for enemy density, it comes with a side effect that they also have more health. Whatever. But no, not really. Not really. Let's just hope it doesn't go sideways. But Sis is having the baby tomorrow. Damn. Was due on Friday, but not ready yet. Yeah. Hell yeah. All the best to you and your family, Renoa. All the best. Hope everything goes well. What cards from my Toughness Matters Commando deck, and I'm adding them right now. I hate the phrase Toughness Matters. When people talk about Toughness Matters Commando decks, what they mean is, like, fight with toughness. They mean, what's the stupid fucking dragon called where, like, all of your walls can now attack and, like, you assign damage with your toughness instead of your power? Toughness Matters is such a dog shit name for that deck archetype, when in reality it should be I like big butts. Just call it that. All of your creatures have big butts and they hit enemies with them. Toughness Matters, old, boring, descriptive. Big butts, fun, exciting. Butts. Like, just do that. What did you add, AJ? What did you add? What did you find? Don't you know, okay, that it is your fault that I will be listening only to Crab Rave for playing this game? To be Tree Folk Terrors? That's not a bad one either. That's not a bad one either. We have all of this, so this doesn't matter what we pick here. How unfortunate. Well, I'll just have to let you through, won't we? In fact, consider yourself invited. The boss will enjoy seeing your despair. Oh god, it's a bear. Hold up, we're saving. But we finally get to learn who the fuck the boss is. Descend to the server room. Oh. Now I feel foolish for saving up there. Huh? You may be the president, but we have cheats! You'll never defeat us 3-on-1! President? Who are you? I've come here to stop the Shadowed. Then we're on the same path. I'm President Jin, leader of the server. If we join forces, we can take them even if they cheat. 2-on-3! Sure, you still won't stand a chance. I thought we were supposed to meet the boss. What are you talking about? See, now I want to play fire again. I need to get into an area where no one plays a godforsaken fire deck. That's what I need to do. Fuck! I thought you were on Dark Neri for some... Never mind. Apparently we're just lying, huh? With nothing good to revive. Wait, this was awful. I should have card driven for something. Maybe find like a discard outlet. No, I needed that. Well, that was inherently revivable now. Oh. Well. Well. Fuck. I guess. This isn't going well. They pass now, don't they? We never get to eat that Igni. We never get to eat that Igni. However... No! It's shredded! Why would you do that? You bastard. Behold, my mighty Porin! See how it majestically floats on the field and doesn't give a fuck. I didn't crush the BB, did I? I did not. Oops. We're still just reviving garbage. Stop, you bastard. That doesn't help at all. We can't even shuffle them back. Yeah, no, they got us. Like, we've just been reviving trash the entire time. We've just been reviving trash the entire time. Everyone knows my care plushie. I've shown to many fellow hookers. Wait, people who crochet. There's no way you call yourself hookers. I know it involves hooks and shit, but like, no way. One of the things we did in Destiny last night was help my friend finally join a crime family. Yippee! What? Huh? What? Do elaborate. Do elaborate. This is awful. I don't want to play any of this. I don't want to commit to shit right now. You know what? You're a bitch. I'm just gonna go and say it. You're a bitch. I'm gonna eat your dragon. Nom 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 nom. Oh. Oh, fuck off. Are you kidding me? What is this shit? Can I rage quit? God, today has been just one dog shit game after another, huh? It's just been one dog shit game after another. Yeah, of course, you might as well. Why not? Why not? Don't have a Tama, don't have a Tama, don't have a Tama. Okay, they don't have a Tama. And now we get to lose our entire board. Somehow, they just go fucking infinite. Like, well, it's not infinite, but they just go like, oh, look, let me have all the card draw in the world. Let me have all of the cards. Whee! Infuriating, dude. Absolutely fucking infuriating. What the fuck is this hand? Hold up. That is a hand. And they're playing like multi-element dog shit as well. That's the other problem. Like, how they're finding anything is beyond me. Hit the 50-50, 50-50, thank you. What was that? Oh, cool. Slow play. Bastard. That's worse. Give me another one. You didn't, okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can play like this. Can we? Hold up. Can we play like this? Too small, too small, too small. None of these do anything. Damn it. New expansions focused on the lawless frontier, which is now embroiled in it. Why does that just sound like the Wild West all over again? Sir. Can I tell you that I'm not having fun right now? Is that, like, evident? Does it show? I'm really not having fun right now. And I don't even know what the reason is. What would we even be searching? What would we be searching off of Nat Call? We can't search a foul because we don't have a card in hand to play it. I don't think there's anything. Well, we get to Eden Igni. That's wonderful. We didn't get to Eden Igni. Dude. I hate this a lot. So finally, after playing too many games, let's take these out and replace them with... Oh, oops. I don't know, and I don't know. How many of these do we have to beat? If every hand they have is just the perfect answer to whatever the fuck on like a multi-element dog shit deck, then like what the fuck are we doing here? This is like the least important card they have, right? Like, this is the one thing that matters the least out of everything. Okay. Wait. No, that's right. That's right. Did they brick? They might have bricked. Nope. There it is. The time of Phoenix Drive? Why would I play a fire card? It's non-searchable. The answer to is like if the question is this time to play an unsearchable card that solves a very niche problem? The answer is always no. Because of exactly that problem. It's an unsearchable card that solves a very niche problem. Like, you never do that. If we were playing fire, like, I want to play fire right now, but the problem is we're going into other fire decks. They're all playing the same dragon package. Playing fire into that is ridiculous. In general, like, the same element matchups are kind of a lot of the time. So you super don't want to? That's probably why I'm not having fun right now. Because I'm currently on hold until I get into an area where the deck that I want to play is playable again. And in the meantime, we're playing just something. Which is like, you know. That's a card of all times. Delicious. Hold up, hold up. Oh, they're not fetching another Moai, huh? Because I'm gonna eat this one. If they did just fetch another one and they're just gonna play that now, then sure, well played, I guess. But we do have a rather large man. Well, planned, but, you know, same problem. What are we shuffling back? This Porin, probably? And then we draw one? Okay, never mind. Now we have 2 discard fodder in hand. A turtle! Flash a turtle! Ooh, Crush Cog. Dump this BB from deck. I mean, sure. If you'll let me, I will. That's okay. Behold, lethal. It only took the God Hand to get there. We defeated you, now move out of the way. Sure, sure, fool. This was all part of the plan. The boss is expecting you. Shadow, seize all of your actions. The server guard is on its way here. You still have a chance to avoid banishment. Banishment? Of course, you don't know that we already are, just like him. Boss, is that the penultimate piece? It is. The extraction is complete. Prepare the portal. You're not getting away with this. What voice could it be? But how? We're ready, boss. Shall I open the portal? Not yet. There's something I must confirm. Player, prepare yourself. That's... Okay, they're playing Shred, which is maybe, possibly, potentially the hard counter to what we're playing. Maybe. The fierceness with which I need to eat that Igni. Oh, this isn't the right... Where did Scorching Sand come from? Did they start with Scorching Sand? They started with it, didn't they? Okay. 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 It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay. We're shredding them 1 crystal by ourselves. Yeah. God, I hate this. The best of 3 as well. Yeah, they start with Scorching Sand. Okay. That's such a stupid interaction. That is such a dumb interaction. I need to stop doing that. Almost every card in our deck plays exactly into their game plan. So most of the things in our hand we cannot play. This is not a playable deck into this fight. Like, it flat out isn't. Like, nothing that we have that has ever died is non-shredded. Not a playable deck in this. We need to play something. We need to play something else. Something else. I don't know what that something else is, mind you. We can't play fire. Well, we can play fire into it because it ignores... his Scorching Sand, right? We just take our Scorching Sands out. I don't know what we do off of that. No fucking idea. No. I'm contemplating going to bed, I'm not gonna lie. I'm legitimately not having fun with this. I was hoping it would be a script loss, Ori, or at least it would be one of those, okay, you can now lose and it's fine kind of deals. But that's not what this was. We got all of his turtles. That's cool. Now what? Like... Probably not playable, right? Oh, wait, we can't play this. Never mind. Smirton, lose 1 life on summon inflicts. Oh, that's the stunner. Yeah. That is the stunner, huh? We do at least 2 damage here. Wouldn't blame me, like, I'm we just need to make it out of this area. If we just make it out of this area, that's it. We have energy advantage. We should play for energy advantage. Honestly. There is no world where I can play dragon. I need to, huh? Hold up. There is a really weird world. It's this. We do take a hit. Because 6 is just a lot. But we do kill board. And then what? This needs to find exactly a Draclet. But we don't want to play the Draclets. We play it now and go into Drahagan. Like, Tempo Drahagan also isn't great, right? Okay, if they play any of their burn cards, we still kind of die. They are bricking. Tempo Tiny Dragon. They just need to brick one more time. Great. Wonderful. How do we open? Let's open on a call. Oh, we can open on... Ooh, we can do that. Hold up. On trigger, select a fire, gains 3, then 1 fire. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I don't hate that. That's okay. That's okay because honestly, same bestie. Ah! Interesting. Very interesting. Hold up, why did that die off of a fire sprite? What happened there? Oh, if it says you can no longer play virus cards, Q time again poison. Yeah, but it wasn't the next phase yet. Why are all of my cards shredded? Why is everything shred? Is that the modifier? Shred all trash cards. Never mind. Okay. Everything trash is always shredded. I only now realize that that's the modifier, which means this is nothing ever. What this is discard fodder now. Oh! Oh! We just won. This just won the game. They're never gonna see another card. Poisons every turn. Yeah, but it wasn't... I thought it was every phase. Never mind. Oh my god, okay. We're through. We're through. We're through. It turns out if you play burn aggro instead of burn control, you win. I see, then it's true. You're the one born from the void. What are you talking about? There's no need to understand it now. You'll remember who you are when the time comes. We'll meet again. Lord Endhand awaits us. What the fuck? They're gone again, slipping in and out of zones as they please. How can all of our defenses be ineffective against them? Tamer, I need you to go to Ferislan. You'll deliver this report to Philica personally. Wait, before that, you don't have the server, sir, do you? I'll accept your challenge then, but not here, of course. Take the elevator to the 2nd floor and meet me in the leader room. Can't you just give it to me? Do not touch anything. I'm gonna touch things as I please. Excuse me. Or maybe there's nothing here, never mind. Inquiry. This is one of the Cecil supercomputer cubicles. Please do not touch it. Okay, that wasn't an inquiry. We're saving. Hold on, I just realized something. Where is this? Oh, that's the leader room. Okay, never mind. There you are. You've done well so far, but are you ready to challenge me for the final star of this server? No. Very well. This will be a best of 3 with a machine-oriented modifier. We need to play Scorched Sands again. Machine cards cost 1 less machine energy. Start the game with the Technopolis terrain. That's bullshit. And you know it. But at least we get a free dragon attack for once in our miserable life. Give me that. And also that. Oh, hi there. Add 1 power part card to your hand on trigger. Q-Toma gets plus 2 BP. Okay. Oh, alright. Oh shit, you know what? Hold up. I'm silly. I'm doing this entirely wrong. We fetch a Drahagon, but I shouldn't have fetched the Mind Turtle first. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm just wrong. Patch it up. Yep, that's fine. Same procedure again. It's the wrong guy, unfortunately. Kill. What are you? Gains 3/3. Oh, that's not great. That is a very scary how. A very scary how. Is there any kind of deck pack we could grind for? No, Ringsung, we have all cards. Well, we don't have all cards in the game, but we have all cards that are available to us at this current point in time. Is there a world in which we don't lose the dragon? There isn't, right? We always lose it here. Let's just develop tempo behind it. It'll be fine. Passing was probably lethal. Now we're risking them playing something. Whee! Yeah, okay. 1-0. Oh. This is such a brick. This is such a fucking brick. I'm undecided about this. If they open with a magic, like this dragon attack is so good, but dragon attack has felt really bad to play. If this gets us a Draclet, it's wonderful. Why does it still attack? Oh, because it attacks first and then the unsummon effect triggers. Never mind. That is so dumb. I was hoping the 1 damage would trigger first. Oh, there's the magic. And there's the big guy. Never mind. This is still playable. Dragon? We're just gonna give up our entire hand, unfortunately. That's big. Fortunately, that's also very killable. Ooh, that's not a core card. We don't need to eat that. That's okay. Let's go draw off of that. Give me the Draclet back. I feel like we're in a pretty good position here. This feels pretty nice. Why did we draw a card? Why did we draw there? What? Are you factory resetting yourself? You can do that? I just realized what they're doing. Oh. Okay, that's a fucking problem. That is a huge problem. You can just fucking farm that shit, huh? Spear Trap. What's Spear Trap? Can I check what Spear Trap is? No. Inflict 3 damage to the Q-Tama, then if deleted, your foe draws 1 card. I just want to pass. I just want to go to combat. Like, we have such a strong combat lineup. So what do they have? 5 damage? They're not getting through. And we're killing their board and we're doing 1? No, we're not doing a 1. They have exactly 10 on board. I'm killing their board. I'm okay with that. Oh no, we do go through. Weird. Never mind. We have responses to basically anything they could do to us here. I'd much rather worm whatever creature they fetch. No. Not that. Let's go grab another... It's all Draglet all the time. That's fine, I don't care about that. What the fuck? This Tama can evolve from crit on trigger, inflict stun on 1 Tama. 1/4. Okay, all this means is we're passing, like, immediately, right? So that doesn't stun us. And then we go dragon into nothing and dragon into nothing. That is getting memory wormed. So Gyras are an instant memory worm target. And we're still hard passing in. Cool. That was alright. Everything is crab! Yes, Slipsilver! Absolutely everything is crab. What a fun little game. Oh, we have everything here. Well done, well done. You've proven your worth to me. As the leader of Technopolis and this server, I grant you this! Star! That was clean, yeah, that was clean. That felt pretty good. Honestly, I think what we were missing was just any other, like, level 1. The cola is a bit of a placeholder. It's fine. It gives some energy, it gives some punch, but it's just something to do, right? We were just missing another level 1. With this star, you've now entered the top 10% of all players in this layer. At least as far as zone progression goes. I'll not comment on your server ranking, that's a different matter. But more important than any ranking right now is the crisis we face. I believe the fairy homeworld might be in danger. I've relayed Fair Islam coordinates to your data matrix. Use the town layer gate to go there and deliver my report to Philica. I trust you with this mission. Oh, this isn't gonna go well, huh? That was very easy. Yeah, things that happen if you don't go up against fucking fire. Fire is kind of not fun to play against, because it forces you to go to main phase 2. Almost immediately, so that you don't get hit by all of the effects, and then they just tempo you out with, like, really efficient creatures. Blah. Whoop. Oh, is that Ferrislan? There it is. Server 3! Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way this is gonna go right, huh? We're just gonna drop that, like, in a random fucking zone again. A forest zone? What? Owie! Yo, Owie's back! Someone really came through. Hello, I'm... Ah, scary! Scary, go away! It was only a joke, please! I only wanted to say hi. Am I that scary? Let's try to find Philica. Let's try to find someone to fight, because I have a burning need to open card packs. You might be wondering, hey, if you want to open card packs so hard, why aren't you opening these card packs? Because we have every card in these card packs. Yeah. Like, we have every single card in these packs. Sharp. We are looking for new packs. The hell? Wait, did we make it into the city? Players. Have you seen these new native cards? I combined them with the ones from the forest pack and made something wild. Wanna see? That's exactly what I'm looking for. Give me new native shit. Squeeze the fuck out of me? What? How can we make Pot of Greed better? We'll make it draw 3 and also make 3 bodies. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Sure. Why not? Unfortunately, I'm also plussing off of this. Like, I will also be plussing off of this. Thank you very much. In fact, we can do so much more. This is actually kind of very funny. All right, go. They just went +2. What's that? Trick Flower. Gain 1 nat. On battle start, revive this card to the front as a 0/2 with protect. What? That's hysterical. I love it. That's so cool. Shoot you. Kill you. Uh-huh. They're just deep drawing, dude. They're just deep drawing. I desperately want them to play something that isn't a Porin. Oh, we should have drawn. We should have drawn. We should have drawn. Can you deck them out? Maybe? I'm kind of hoping. I need to recycle turtles at this point. Ooh. They're passing off of this. They just passed. Excuse the fuck out of me. They... Oh yeah, no, I forgot about the Trick Flower. I forgot about the Trick Flowers. Oh, that's beautiful. The Maxi challenge, let's go. Did you see the OCG just semi-limited Ash Blossom? Speaking of. They can't play Tamas right now. You're right, Slip Silver. You're right. Porin Season says they can't play anymore. This is a really cute way around that problem, huh? No matter what happens, play resumes. Let's go add some Mind Turtles. To like answer dumb shit. And let's recycle some Mind Turtles. Okay, plus reading cards. No, I read that. I forgot about it. That's different. Okay, maybe this would have been a sick deck if they weren't playing the worst shit ever. Maybe if they weren't playing base Saplies, this would actually go somewhere. The engine is interesting. That isn't. Hold up. You can no longer play Tama cards this round. Does that mean you can't revive Tama cards? Ha! They're Saplies! Exactly. Death upon them. I'm passing. I mean, this Ignifear by itself is lethal. What are you? Leprodon. If there's an Earth Tama on the field, this card costs 2 energy less. Oh, that sucks. On summon, add a native Tama card from your deck to your hand. Oh. 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 Playing a Tama equals placing a Tama card onto the queue. So playing universally refers to adding to queue. Okay, that's wonderful to know, Roar. Thank you. So So any resolving unresolvable, like uninteractable action is not playing. Obviously, you can respond to the summon, to the revive spell itself, but once that resolves, you can't then respond to target, you know, target Red Ransom. Is this the thing of play is summon, but summon isn't play? Neither of them is anything. But yeah, AJ. They can, that's how the trick flower, that's how they brought the trick flowers out. No, the way that they brought the trick flowers out is you can't see the original card. The original card says just like, oh no, it does say revive this, right? Huh. Interesting. Either way, the mechanism is relatively clear. So this grows a 1/1. It's only 2 nat as well, and it just fetches Atama. This is super interesting. At a it's at a native level 1 specifically. Slightly less interesting. Hichi! Hello, Hichi! Oh, it's Firewall. Oops. I forgot we're in Firewall. Hold up, I forgot we're just killing them. Oh, we're killing them, like, not softly at all. Cool. How's the day been so far? Well, I went from hyper frustrated at random dog shit to fire! So, you know, mixed. How is yours so far? I need to play, like, I know this card probably isn't that good, right? I need this. I need this in my life. That's also not a good ratio to play that at. My heart burns with cards. That you should see a doctor about that. I want to show you the passion I've been building up inside. Wait, that's not passion. Passione. I've been building up inside. In other words, I want to battle. Okay. And of course, he's on. The motherfucking second I put Scorching Sands back into the deck, the next thing we're playing is a fire deck. What are you, Hinoko? When any of your fire level 1 Tama are deleted, summon this card from your hand. On summon, draw 1. Oh! Oh! Okay. You don't grow at all. Understandable. Kind of cool. Is this self-damage fire? I doubt it. I'm fetching a mine turtle. Never mind. I'm not. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? Good old Ad Dragon. Nothing beats that. A lot of things beat that. I'm legitimately killing this Igni. Burn. There it is. I just want energy advantage. Hopefully we get to keep it. We don't get to keep it. Well, we get to be equal. There's that. That sucks dick. When any of your fire Tama are deleted, that doesn't have to be from field. They can be deleted from hand. Ooh. Ooh. That's exciting. That is super exciting. And believe it or not, we're fetching mine turtles. Why is this card so good? I mean, it's not good enough to win right now. But about to go skateboarding? What do you mean you're about to go skateboarding? Huh? How cool. Passing? No, don't pass. Don't do that. I need you to play something. I need to mind turtle it. Motherfucker. I can't believe it. They literally just passed on me, huh? Well, fuck it. Tempo Dragon. I can't believe Tempo Dragon actually worked. Ooh! They're not letting me get to Firewall, right? The hand bricked, okay. Egg. We're also gonna egg. I was egging for exactly the same thing. Yeah, never mind. We're just taking the exact same thing. Oh, we could go Pyromine off of this. How bad is that? We get hit for 3 and then we get exploded for 3 and then it dies? Let's not do that. What are you? Ikari. If there's a native town on the field, this card costs 2 energy less. More fairies. All of the fucking multi-element fairy stuff. Goes to front when summon. On summon, inflict 1 damage to all Tama and foe's hand. On trigger, delete a native card from your deck. Gain 2 fire. Oh. Oh, hi there. Oh, you're sick as fuck. Oh, you're very cool. I need this turtle to go well. Yeah! I desperately want to play that. Wait, Fairy Rainbow deck? No, Fairy with Porin in fire. We're fetching Draclets here. Oh, what is that? Delete a native card from your deck, gain 2 fire. What? Okay. Okay. I want to play that. I already know what I'm doing. I already know the cards that go into it. It's actually really easy. You play Larvae Hives and Porins, and that's it. The rest is just fire. Oh, smoke. Okay. Smoke. Tempo? Eh? Porin? No, Porin. Porin, as in the pollen card. Ah, you people. It does just sound like Porin, yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay. Fascinating cards. Fascinating. No, it can't be! I lost! My burning fire is now but a smolder. Okay, these don't matter. However, what does matter is this. Nemori, Water Fairy Tama, costs 2 water energy. If there's a wind on the field, costs 2 energy less. Okay, so all of the fairies are supposed to, like, facilitate some level of, like, inter-element stuff, right? Cost 2 less. On trigger, cost 1 water energy. Steal 1 Tama of 2 or less. On delete, add a Nymphy to your hand. Oh. So it's a free evo if you have anything wind. Wind already has cards that add water energy, so wind-water seems to be like a pretty natural pairing, and this just reinforces that. That's a pretty free evo. Trigger cost 1, steal 1, 2 or less BP. So you don't have to play that option card. It's not called an option, it's called an app card. You don't have to play that app anymore. On delete, add a Nymphy card from to your hand. Actually kind of really cool, huh? Durai. Cost 3 machine. If there's a fairy Tama on the field, this card costs 2 energy less. Any fairy. But most of the level 1 fairies cost like stupid amounts of energy, right? On trigger, return one of your water Tama from the field to your hand, delete one random card info. Ah, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Return one of your water Tama from field to hand, so reset their on summon. Delete a random card in foe's hand. Whoa! So we're playing machine water now? We have 2 of those. Pancakes! Yes! It gains 4 HP. Okay, cool. This is what we call pack filler. Sylphier. Cost 3 wind. If there's a water on the field, this card costs 3 energy less. Fuck me sideways. What the fuck is this wind water shit? Fly. On trigger, adjacent Tama gains fly. On delete, add 1 Sylphie to your hand. Okay, so it's these 2. And there's 1 Flame Burst. Good. We need more. Like, I don't need more Flame Burst. I need the other card that we saw. Never mind. There's 2 more Flame Burst. Mefairy. Mefairy. Cost 4. If there's a fairy, cost 2 less. On summon, add a milk delivery card to your hand. What is that? Passive. Whenever milk is played, summon 1 random level 1 fairy Tama from your deck. Oh. Oh. So I assume milk delivery makes milk cards. I appreciate that this fairy doesn't have giant tits. I know that took restraint. Well done. That would have been like the low-hanging fruit. Isn't this incredibly easy to summon? Add a milk delivery. Like, how much... what does milk delivery... Like, what's the text on milk delivery? I hate that I can't check in here. Or if I can check, I don't know how. Like, in my head, this thing adds like 3 milk to hand or something, right? Like, milk itself is a kind of useless card. But if this just tutors out... Well, not even tutors out. If this, like, fucking... wrote us out fairies from deck of various elements. Thanks for the no cow print bikini. Yeah, that's also well done, well done. This is an inherently interesting card. Twilight Garden. Whenever any player summons a non-fairy Tama, they lose 1 shard. You can't do that. You can't make a card like this. Oh no. You're telling me I get to play my game plan and my opponent doesn't anymore? You're telling me fairy control is just actually a thing? Oh, that's mean. You shouldn't do that. Silk Robe. You must have 1 or more shards to play this card. Lose a shard. Add a fairy card from your deck to your hand. Okay. You feel missed context? What, the giant tit fairy? This thing adds milk delivery, and then whenever milk is played, it summons fairies. So, therefore... I know Nonchalantra's alarm bells are going off because we're considering dealing with a fae. And that man has multiple rules, but one of them certainly is don't deal with a fae. I'm trying out a new Earth Fairy build. Not sure if it's there yet, so I need some battle data. Want a duel? As long as it's not Counter Fairy. Earth Fairy, huh? Oh, yeah, of course. Like, Armady is inevitable. Not gonna lie, Armady is just inevitable. What else is inevitable is my desire to play Ignis and Mine Turtles. I love Mine Turtles. Give me my sand. Ah! I didn't establish the sand quickly enough. No! Now I suffer. Okay. I want to pass, but I don't want to end turn pass. I want to just pass. Make them do things. See? Never punished. We're not going to do that. Do something else. Anything but that. You know what that will do? Will that do? That'll do, yeah. We're not gonna get to play that eruption. Not yet, anyway. I know that can't die, but I want this effect to actually kill something, so we eat one of their cards. But what are you? What was that? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. There's the thing that makes the fucking mountain work. There it is. Gain an earth, also gain one wind, triggers wind crystal. Draw one card, discard if it's not an earth card. Oh, never mind. Shit. If that said if it's not a wind card, this thing would have been the mountain enabler. As it stands, it's not. What are you? Except adorable. Ixika. If there is a fairy Tama on the field, this card costs 2 energy less. On summon, inflict slow on one Tama, attacks last in battle. Oh, I don't care for that. Adorable, but unfortunately we can't kill it. Sundial, huh? Okay. No, you bitch. Highly fucking problematic. Whoa. Highly problematic. What are you doing? Yeah. We might be dead here. Well, that did something. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. They're passing now. That makes sense. May still be dead. Oh, fuck, I should have activated that. Never mind, we're not getting through anyway. It was just for the energy then, huh? We're barely alive. And we have nothing anymore. Yeah, okay. Alright. We didn't get to develop the sand early enough and the Scarrick immediately stalled us out. We can fuck with that. We can totally fuck with that. That seems highly, highly beatable. We need to open sand for once in my miserable life. Or their starter needs to not be a Scarrick. One of the two. Scalfo I can live with. That's okay. And we hit the right target as well. Beautiful. No complaints there. Let's go sand. Okay, so all the Scarricks are dead now. Shuffle one Tama from field into deck. That's annoying, but I can accept that. The more I play this, the less I like Drakars. I don't think I care for Drakars. I'm okay with playing dragons, because big and stupid. But these have never felt good to play. I think I've also learned the lesson that if I just let them do things, that's a bad. Even if I just want to respond, oh no. We'll sundial, I guess. The fuck? We just forced this situation. I'd obviously prefer if the dragon lived, but this is gonna be fine. Hammer. Give me something. Just develop something. That is something. Boom. God, minies are so good. If they were to draw something that wasn't... What did I just do? Oh yeah. No, never mind. Yeah, okay. Hey Igor, how you doing? Good evening. Rainbow Fairies? Rainbow Fairies seems tempting, yeah. Rainbow Fairy seems very tempting. Who's getting hammered? Me, but like not in the fun way. And that's regrettable if you ask me. We might as well play the turn fully. Ah. That's sad. That is just sad. Like, we do live here, if you can call that living. Oh, 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 oh. Behold. Death upon a star? No, no, we're not getting to do that. No, 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 no. Let's not. They passed, so they didn't draw hammer, which means we're kind of free to play here. There's a reason to go to firewall if we're scared that they have hammer. But they clearly don't. They clearly don't. Right? Aha! Maybe they did. Hold up. Now I'm spooked. Now I'm mildly spooked. Oh! Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll ignify out of this. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know they'd allow you to do that. That's very interesting. Noble! Thank you for the 10 streak. Hello, Noble. Figure A. Why I love Scorching Sand. Unfortunately, they get to play now, but never mind, they don't. Whee! The firewall I like a lot. Code. The firewall stuff I like a lot because it causes so much friction. There's so many problems this thing causes. I still don't like the action count. I still think if we were base 3 actions, that would make the game feel a lot less restrictive. Base 2 is a little too restrictive for my taste, but at that point that is almost entirely down to taste and not analytical data. You think you're cool? I don't know. Not today. How dare you? Lepre! On summon, gain 1 nat energy. On revive, add a lucky coin card to your hand. What the fuck's a lucky coin? Copy sprite. On delete, summon 1 copy sprite. If I play a copy sprite into a scorched sand, what happens? I actually really like copy sprite. Hold up. It's also a fairy. It's a fairy starter. Loop protection. Okay, how does loop protection work, Code? How does loop protection work in the rules? Does it terminate after a certain amount? Does it say, hey, this is an endless loop, therefore we, like, destroy the card that causes it? Telling people true things I like about them helps me cope with stress. I'm sorry that you're stressed, Igor. I hope it gets better. I hope you find some time off over the holidays. Or soon. As I told him. This card I find hysterical. And milk delivery, there it is. Playing this card does not spend a turn action. You must have 1 or more shards to play this card. Lose a shard, add 2 milk. Milk. Does not summon more of itself, okay. So it just does not summon more of itself, that's fine. But if it dies to anything else, it summons more of itself. The native fairies also starter. All of the level 1 fairies are just a little bit of energy, except silver. All of the level 1 fairies, even the ones that we've seen in previous packs, they're all starters. This is specifically a starter because it doesn't need energy. And it remains a starter. This is just a fairy on the board. So now all of the fairies that check for other fairies will always have a target. Unless there's specific removal that says shuffle or turn this into a cocoon or something like this, right? But against standard removal and standard like board wipes, this is always going to be a starter fairy. That's what I mean. Add 2 milk. I mean, honestly, I hate that I want to play this. I really hate that I think that's interesting. Alto, it's adorable. Can directly evolve into Altalier. On summon, revive one of your fairy Tama and set its HP to 1. What do you mean? This is Fairy Toolbox is what this is. All of the fairy elements do like... No. No. We're not playing Rainbow Gate. No, we're not playing Rainbow Gate. No. No, we're not playing Rainbow Gate. No, shut up. Shut up. Dragony! On summon, gain 1 machine energy. Whoa! Whoa. That looks harmless. It's not. Fuck, that's the kicker for Water Machine. Uh-oh. And then we've seen the Leopardon. Okay. Ever since I laid my eyes on Sharkar, I knew it would never run anything else. With fairies, it's even stronger. Wanna see? Oh god, we're playing Sharkar beat on with fairies now? There is Rainlands. Okay, we found the Wincon. Unfortunately, Scorching Sand. The argument's invalid. The fierceness with which I want to fetch an Igni off of this is unreal. I have to control myself. Yeah, there is Dolphy. Fuck, wait. If I go Drakkar now... Never mind. Well, never mind. No, that's the wrong target, you freak! Ah! Boo. Okay, give me that back. Rainbow Gate calling you like a green goblin mask. Yo, it is calling for me, dude. It really is. There is Nymphy. This was a card. This was one of the first cards that I looked at and was like, ooh. Cancel foe's cute card if it has damage or delete effects. Then draw one. That is a bit chilly. Just a little bit chilly. Nice. Sniped. Ooh, I would absolutely go for an Ignify here, but I don't want to discard the other Miney. Not yet anyway. Give me that. But everything in their mother is in range here. I just need to land 50-50s. Just need to land 50-50s. Okay, how does this work exactly? No. Cancel foe's cute card if it has damage or delete effects. So they can just cancel a dragon, right? They can just cancel the dragon. Which means we can't fetch that. Oh god, here we go. Land it. Yeah, Nymphy's scary as fuck. Not as a combatant. It does grow, but not enough to be really spooky. We'll just force the issue here. Uh-oh. I will happily pass. Happily. We're gonna get devastated here in this Sharkar! Uh-oh. That changes everything. That changes everything. We kill that, damage that, kill that, and then there's a Sharkar that. How do we die? We die. Okay, never mind. We are dead on board as it stands. And I don't see us changing that. We... Death. We die. We're just dead, huh? Fucking peculiar, I tell ya. We got stalled out by a Nymphy. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Not what I was hoping to see. I need more than just like ones on the board. The other option was to maybe just get a heart off of this and call it a day. But that is enough, right? I don't know how the math shakes out exactly. We are alive. Ultimately and joyously alive. Does that work? Oh lord. Oh lord! That's scary. I'm missing one card in hand to do what I want to do. We'd fetch another cola, get one energy, and fire eruption. That'd be the play. As it stands, we don't get to do that. In fact, we don't get to do any of this because we don't have the discard fodder for it. Cool. Honestly, fuck it, we're drawing. Yes, we could hard out of this, but the draw could be anything. It could even be, you know, the ability to live. Would have loved to do this outside, outside of Firewall, obviously, but any amount of HP is good HP right now. Fuck, them passing early sucks. On the positive news, we've burned like 2 of their Sharkars. And also, if we drive this Igni back and we like find an Igni, we're kind of finding Ignis. Wait, did I discard? I discarded that, never mind. No, it doesn't work. Bitstream! Understandable. However, what if I ate that card? Bitstream into unplayable. They have so much energy. Igni. Eat that. We're just fetching this for effect, really. Some level of bulk, please. Okay, cool. That one was rough. That one was really rough. What? Sharks lost? Must have been a fluke. You used a secret harpoon or something. I'll keep an eye on you. What, a Dragonator? Not you. I love wind fairies. They're so cute, especially Alto. I'd love one as a Tama pet. You want to see my wind fairy deck? I want to see whether there is a Tama fairy, like, somewhere. We need to find a Tama fairy to see whether that deck becomes, like, super playable. We found Scorching Sand. Cool. I feel very in control all of a sudden. I also feel like we fetched double Mine Turtles. He's pulling his deck out in public. Faux pass turn, huh? Boo. Don't do that. That's not nice. What if we both pass? I don't want to waste the value. That's the problem. I'm going for value over actually going for plays. Which is why we want to find colas, because these can be played without consequence. And they're just dudes on the board. Okay. You did that. Congratulations. I hope you feel strong. And now we do need to play something. What if we Magma Rock for a big guy? And we just pretend like that's okay. Like, what are you gonna do, huh? That's dead. They are adamant about, like, not providing targets. You got a brick on something, huh? Feather report. This is awful. I should have just played all of my shit for tempo. Oh, there it is. There is a Sylphie. I didn't want that. I'm fetching this, fuck it. I shouldn't fetch this, because we have no way of playing it. You're a bitch, that's the third one. All I want to do is gain energy somehow. We don't do that, unfortunately, so... Yo, if this cola sticks, dude, look at it. Combat cola. Hell yeah, brother. Get him. No! I love wind, dude. Wind is so full of little creatures that do so much. Like die on summon, for example. It's my favorite summon effect. On summon, die. There's another one. Like, they've played all their fucking hurricanes now, right? Like, we can safely develop things. Feather forecast. I know that's not its name. Wow, they actually managed to make a creature. They're still dead, but through the power of going to Firewall, they didn't die. Fascinating. Fascinating. Oh, we lost, but we'll be stronger next time. Are we going to be? Let's throw these out. It's nice that they give you the other packs if you still need to complete them. That's kind of cool. So while you farm the new fairy cards, you get to look at, like, some of the older stuff. Celestial Pain. Lose 1 life. All of your fairy Tama gain protect. Also, they gain immunity. Okay. 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 Incredibly dead in hand at half the time. Oh no. Book of Magic. Recycle 2 random virtual Tama cards from your trash into your deck, then gain 1 virtual, draw 1. We've yet to see any virtuals that mean anything, right? But this is technically ready for the breaking. There's Korori. Love that. And Prisman is back. So Prisman was super abusable in Anotard. Neutral Man Tama. I love Prisman. On trigger, gain 1 neutral, inflict 1 damage to this Tama, draw 1 card. Okay, Prisman still does the crying thing. Wait a second. No, okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. You can't super advantage it. Therian Howl. Select a Fairy Tama, turn it into a Wildling. Also, if Dark Forest is active, summon a Darkling to the field. I have no idea what any of this means. Wildling Dance. Summon a Wildling to the field, then lose 1 shard. Okay. I think it's high time that I actually look at the fucking cards themselves so I know what any of this means. So, Dark Forest. Cost 4, cannot be cancelled. All Dark Tama gain hidden on summon. Whenever you would lose life, discard 1 random card instead. A Wildling is a 2/2 that grows by 2 and draws a card on round start, and then shuffles this Tama into the deck. Oh. It shuffling into the deck is really annoying, especially because it isn't free. But I guess it replaces itself. Darkling. 4/4, 2/2 on summon. If Dark Force is active, gain immunity. On trigger, each one enemy Tama with HP equal to or less than yours. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! However, most importantly, this isn't a Dark Tama. It's a Null. Can I just summon this off of something else? Can I just summon a Darkling? I'd play the shit out of that. What was the other card we were kind of lost on a little bit? What's a lucky coin? Gold app. You can only play this card if there are 7 lucky coin cards in your hand. You win the game. Say it with me. No, I'm not going to build around your jank victory condition. God, I really wanna though. I really want to though. The problem is hand space, right? Like your max hand space is 8. And you lose a lot of tempo by reviving this over something that's actually worthwhile. But that is fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, that is very fun. This thing is so cool. Huh. What are you selling? Lots of dragons. Thematic. And that's PvP. Alright. So today was a pretty mixed day. Ducklings. I was really frustrated in the last part, not gonna lie. All of those like repeated stupid dragon control tamers after one another were not fun to deal with at all. But we've made it to a new area. There are new card packs coming up. We are here. Look at all of the stuff that's still left. There's still so much stuff left. I'm really excited by that. We have 8 stars. The next gate opens on 9. So we have got this entire area to explore, which means that tomorrow we're likely going to do more. I'm gonna fuck around with a fire deck a bit. We need to add the Phoenix card that we found, because I'm pretty sure you just want to play the shit out of that if you ever get to develop a Drahagan and it dies. Like, now you win, right? I reckon there's a lot of dumb shit you get to do with exactly that card. Fuck, you can just revive Minies. Just revive Mine Turtles, dude. That's stupid enough, no? That has to be stupid enough to play. Please, no more dragon. Yes, that's the raid message. That's a wonderful raid message. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Upcoming days, holidays. I know there's a lot going on for a lot of people. Stay safe, stay cozy. I hope it's not overwhelming. In general, if you wanna chill out and see an old man yell at cards, hi, I'm gonna be right here. But more importantly, thank you all for joining us today. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Hopefully see you tomorrow. We're going to be back at 6 p.m. CET. With more card games? Yes, with more card games. Until then, everybody. What is wrong with my fucking raid targets these days? Normally there are so many people to raid, and now there's just like... I don't want to raid into a Minecraft stream. Like, I really don't want to. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. Sleep well, rest well, enjoy the day.